I've always thought the Scarecrow was an underutilized Batman villain. There are some good stories in the comics about him, plus he was a decently big part of Batman Begins, making subsequent cameos in the 2 preceding films. However, he's never been a main villain in any of the movies, and I think that's a big missed opportunity. The ideas shown off in Nothing to Fear I don't think were anything too groundbreaking with the character at the time, but the template was there, and his shtick works well in his first appearance. Highlighting Bruce's fear that he's letting his father down gave us a peek behind the cowl. It wouldn't be the last or best time Bruce quasi-interacts with his parents on this show, but the minimalistic execution here was fantastic.
Bruce, you have failed me.
Father?
I love how we get to hear secondhand accounts of who Bruce's father was throughout the episode, and it's 2 very different perspectives on how he'd feel about his son. One comes from good old Alfred, still voiced here by Clive Revill.
I know your father will be proud of you, because I'm so proud of you.
And the other is a former colleague of Thomas who admonishes Bruce's playboy persona.
It's lucky your father didn't live to see what you've done to his good name. He'd have died of shame.
Say, that kind of sounds familiar, doesn't it?
The apple has fallen very far from the tree, Mr. Wayne.
In fact,
It's a giant bat! Get him!
hey, wait a minute!
What's the matter, Scarecrow? Can't handle your own medicine?
Stay away!
Taste of your own medicine, Doctor.
Who are you working for?
And even,
Take what you can, then burn the rest. This isn't about money. It's about
Sending a message.
okay, that last one is a stretch, but you can see some possible inspiration in Nolan's first Batman film. I'm sure some of these instances happened in the comics as well. The plot of Nothing to Fear isn't much to write home about. Jonathan Crane wants revenge on the university that fired him, so he enacts that revenge as the fear-mongering Scarecrow. This one's more about the characters and Batman's reaction to the fear toxin. There's an exciting climax on a blimp, because this show loves blimps, and it's really well done. It's a solid first episode for one of my personal favorite Bat Baddies.
what hidden terror keeps the Batman awake at night.
I will say, Scarecrow's design changed a lot throughout the show. Bruce Timm and his team admitted it was difficult to find a good design for him.
Almost every time you saw the Scarecrow, he looked different. So I don't think we ever really quite got the Scarecrow right until when we did the new Batman episodes. And we came up with a really, really frightening look for him. So extreme and so creepy.
Scarecrow does look a little unintimidating in his first episode, but the base was there for a great character to expand on. This episode laid more groundwork, gave us a little taste of our main character's familial background, and ended on a great shot of Batman's shadow following Bruce away from his parents' grave. Great stuff. It's also famous for a little phrase you may have heard.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman!